like Jennie. Listen, Jennie, flex on them, flex on them. I'm a music man, so I recognize that sample straight away. That's Jennie from the block, right? What? Huh? So 5. No, Childish, no, you had to ruin it, bro. It was fine the way it was. Why are you rapping? I don't even know what to say, man. Yo, Jennie is impressing me. I can't lie. She's impressing me. Everyone's good. It's your favorite music connoisseur Henry here, and I'm back again with another reaction video. So I'm finally here to react to Jennie's debut solo album, Ruby. I know, listen, it's taken me a while, and I know what you're probably saying, Henry, you're about 2 months too late, but listen, better late than never, right? I've been so busy over the last couple months that I haven't really had time, but now I've got a bit of time. I'm very intrigued and very interested to get into this one, man, because listen, Jennie's been making her name for herself, and obviously if you don't know who Jennie is, then where have you been? She's 1/4 of the K-pop supergroup Blackpink. I think she's the 3rd member out of that group to release a solo album. Obviously after Lisa and Rose, it's now Jennie's time to shine. I'm encouraged by what I've heard so far, just in terms of like the singles. I've already reacted to the single that she released with Dua Lipa called Handlebars. Obviously, if you haven't seen that reaction, guys, there should be a link at the top of the screen somewhere. Go check that out. Go show that video some love. See, I was quietly impressed with that single, and obviously I've heard the single that she released with Doechii, which I thought was also decent as well. So, you know, I mean, listen, Jennie's doing her thing. And listen, you know, this Ruby album has been, you know, received quite well, you know, just in terms of like the critics and, you know, the consumers. They're saying that this album is pretty good. In terms of the success of this album, I mean, she's had quite some good success, considering that this is her debut album. She already got 2 singles on the Billboard Hot 100 from this album. Obviously the track with Dua Lipa and Doechii. Also debuted on the Billboard 200 charts, and I think he debuted at number, I think it was either number 6 or number 7. No, it was number 7, yeah. It debuted on the Billboard 200 at number 7 with, I think, 56,000 copies sold in the first week, and it also charted within the top 3 on the UK charts, which is very, very impressive. And listen, guys, I'm not going to talk for too much longer, man. I'm just going to get into this one. I don't know what to expect, but, you know, I'm hoping for greatness. But, guys, listen, before I get into the video, I'm going to need everybody to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel, man. Listen, guys, without further ado, this is Jennie, Ruby. Let's go. So guys, this album is about 15 tracks long. It has a runtime of about 42 minutes, and it's got some pretty big features on this album. That's one thing I noticed. Like, it's got a few big features. First track is called Intro Jane with FKJ. Let's see how this one sounds. Let's go, let's go. Oh. Oh, I like this. Oh. Oh. Strings in the background. That first track was an absolute vibe, and it wasn't really much of a lyrical track. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I did not expect that. I love the instrumental, man. I think obviously FKJ is a producer, and I think he's an instrumentalist as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Oh, that was very short and sweet, man. But that's got me hooked. I can't lie. That's got me like, I love that type of mellow vibe, you know. I felt at peace when I listened to that track. I can't even lie. Like I felt I was sort of like in a different zone. Like it felt very soothing. It's a type of track that you can meditate to as well. I can't even lie. Off to a very good start, guys. We're off to a very good start. Jennie, okay, you've got my attention now. You've got my attention. Track number 2 is called Like Jennie. Let's go. What?
Special edition and your AI couldn't copy. I'm leaving losing the fit and then it's hot tea. I got the whole world spinning like it's tipsy. The bars, take it to the chorus. Keep your head down, that's not like Jennie. Last time I'm obsessed like Jennie. Like Jennie. I think I really like Jennie. Haters they don't really like Jennie. 'Cause they can never ever be Jennie.
They can never ever be like Jennie. Listen, Jennie, flex on them, flex on them. You know what it is? I love when artists here talk their shit, you know? I love when artists talk their shit, and you can hear the confidence in Jennie's voice. She knows she's the shit, man, and she's definitely displaying it on this track right now, man. Listen, let's go, Jennie, let's go. I love you, talk your shit, man. She's mixing the Korean with the English. I like this, I like this, I like this. Listen. Even lie, yo, that beat was disgusting. And disgusting, when I mean by disgusting, I mean disgusting in a good way. That's a completely different vibe / tone switch from the first track, man. Guys, yo, that Jennie was just going off. She was just going off, man. Experimental nature of the beat as well was pretty interesting, man. Beat definitely had a lot of life to it. I also have to praise Jennie's performance lyrically on this track, man. Like the way that she was switching flows, like, but just the confidence in her voice, man. Like she was talking like she owned the track. I feel like on this album, Jennie's definitely gonna flex. I feel like she's gonna flex. I feel like she's definitely gonna be a lot more open. And I mean, this is her first solo project, so I definitely feel like the shackles are off. And she's just gonna express herself, man. And I love it when artists express themselves. If this second track is anything to go by what I'm gonna hear from the rest of the album, then listen, boy, like we're in for a treat, man. Or I'm in for a treat, should I say. Off to a good start. We're off to a good start. I can't even lie to you. So track number 3 is called Start a War. Crazy about this track here. This is definitely a track that I could hear Scissor on. You know, it's got that sort of alternative R&B feel to it, man. I didn't really catch what that track was about, but I think it was about a relationship that Jennie is in or was in. It's pretty interesting, the lyrics, man. For you, I'll start a war. That's some pretty strong words from Jennie. Like I said in the middle of this track, man, I just, you know, love the experimenting nature of this album so far, man. And for me, it's great to hear it, man, because on the debut album, right, it's so easy just to play it safe, you know, because it's your debut, right? It's definitely not playing it safe. She's definitely taking some risk here, and yeah, just the alternative and experimenting nature I'm hearing so far on these tracks, man. It's very refreshing to see. This album so far, man, Jennie's definitely thinking outside the box, and she's taking some risks, man. And for now, the risks are paying off. Definitely thought that track was was definitely out of the school of Scissor, man. You know, like definitely gave me that feel, man. But Jennie definitely executed it well. I must give it up to not only her rapping ability, but she has pretty decent vocals. Obviously, she's not the best vocalist, but she can definitely hold a note. Jennie is actually coming through, but again, we're only 3 tracks in, so let's see. There's about 12 more tracks to go, man. So track number 4 is the track obviously I've already heard, and I'm sure you guys have heard it as well. It's Handlebars featuring Lipa. That was Handlebars, man. And again, you know, like I said on my actual first reaction of this single, man, like I love the cohesion and just the synergy between Lipa and Jennie on that track, man. It's, you know, it's so easy to get a big featured artist on the track, especially when you're in the process of making your first debut album. It's so easy just to pit 2 artists together, but like there are examples of just it not working, it just being forced, you know, or it seemed to be forced. But this one is not a forced collaboration. Like I can tell that there's genuine chemistry between Jennie and Lipa on this track, man, and it comes off definitely in the music. I definitely feel like they complement each other very well on this. It's a good pop record, man. You know, I've heard this on the radio a few times, and yeah, this is one of obviously the singles that, you know, did pretty well. Kind of peaked within the top 70 or top 80 on Billboard Hot 100, which is great for, you know, Jennie's like first solo materials. Track number 5 is called With the IE Way Up. Okay. Let's see how this one sounds, man. Let's go.
Party in the back room.
And I'm a music man, so I recognize that sample straight away. That's Jennie from the Block, right? So okay, they're sampling Jennie from the Block. Legendary classic tune, man. Listen, I hope this sample is good, because my problem with a lot of samples nowadays is that they just literally copy paste. They're not creative, they're not original, it's just literally copy paste. So I'm hoping that the producer did the sample right, man. You know, like be creative with samples, guys. Please be creative, think outside the box. Don't just copy and paste it, man. Do something that's a bit different, you know? But yeah, listen, it's a risk sampling a classic track like that, you know? But let's see, man, let's see. But listen, my musical ears, when it comes to sampling, man, I'm your guy, you know? Yeah. What? Okay, beat switch.
Give me a kiss.
Way up on the way up. Hey, yo, that chorus was catchy as fuck, man. Hey, yo, that song was strong, man. I think this and the first track are my two favorite songs so far, man. I think maybe this might pick my favorite track. I can't even lie. I think this might be my favorite track because, yo, that was that was groovy as fuck, man. Yo, first and foremost, the producer, you came through. I can't even lie. You came through, man. That sample chop was executed perfectly in my opinion, man. Like I said, it's always a risk sampling a classic track like Jennie from the Block from Jennifer Lopez. That's one of her signature tracks. And yeah, it's always a risk doing that, but I can't lie, the producer definitely came through. And when it comes to beat switches as well, sometimes I feel like they're not needed. Sometimes I feel like some producers force it. But I can't lie, I feel like that one was pretty decent. The beat switches as well, the song can be going up and then a beat switch would just bring it down a notch and just kind of kill the vibe or slow the vibe down. But I don't feel like this completely killed the vibe. I feel like it kind of still held the vibe of the track up, if that makes sense. I think overall, man, that was a very, very strong track. Again, Jennie talking her shit, like I'm just loving the boldness, the confidence, and just the maturity that I'm hearing in Jennie. And like it's great to see, man, because again, it's not easy going solo. It's not like there's nowhere to hide when you go solo. It's just you, it's literally you. Yeah, like Jennie literally is impressing me at this moment in time, man. So guys, we got track number 6 now. It's called ExtraL featuring Doechii. So I haven't listened to it religiously, so it's great that I'm actually gonna listen to it with fresh ears. I know that again, this was one of the singles that she released, and this also did fairly well. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, charted on Billboard, and yeah, it was a pretty big single for Jennie. She got Doechii on it because Doechii is one of the hottest, not even just rappers, yeah, but she's one of the hottest artists right now. I mean, we all see what Doechii's doing. I'm a big fan of Doechii. So yeah, man, listen, this is a big look for Jennie. But guys, this is
Give me cheek, give me purr, give me meow, give me her, give me fun, give me rights, give me fight, give me nerve, give me cut, let me serve. Let me out, let me in. Got the doors down, got the keys to the bed. In the boardroom, looking bored, 'cause I'm not here for pleasing the men. Not here to reason with them, not here to reason with them. Misbehave, mispush my pen. I can't see my passion for him. Can't keep up what happened to him. My ladies, got me laughing to him. Money on stupid, after the
that was track number 6, and that was ExtraL, man. And listen, I mean, the type of beats that I'm hearing on this album so far, man, I mean, Jennie definitely wanted to make a statement with this album, man. She definitely wanted to come out swinging on this album, like, like she definitely wanted to make you feel her presence on this album. So ExtraL, I think it was a decent track. It's not my favorite track, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it's decent. I think though, if I'm being honest with you, Doechii kind of overshadowed and overpowered Jennie on this, and that's, listen, there's no shame in that because Doechii's an elite rapper. She's elite. Like, you can put Doechii up with the best of them. Like, I'm saying male and female, not just female, male as well. Like, she's one of the best rappers, out there right now. So it's no shame to get like overpowered by Doechii, because Doechii's this, like, technically she's just one of the best rappers you'll find. Don't get it twisted, like she still held her own, but I feel like obviously Doechii definitely owned this track a lot more than she did. And I think I definitely again think this track is not the best that I've heard, but I can understand why people like it so much, man. Not my favorite track, but I must say, like, the production is crazy. It's crazy. And you know what this track kind of showed me? It showed me that these two artists, Doechii and Jennie, are just like, they are just supremely in their bag right now. Obviously, Doechii is doing extremely well in her career, and obviously Jennie is fairly new to the scene. Her career is, is just taking off. But like, trust me, you wouldn't be able to tell from what I've heard so far on this album. Jennie feels like she's a veteran. Jennie feels like she's been here for a while now, and yeah, this track is just two women that are just killing it in their careers right now, man. So yeah, I can definitely appreciate it, even though it's not my favorite track, man. So track number 7 is called Mantra.
She just touched on an outlet. Pretty girls come to drum, now let's be one. It'll be depending on the day. Pretty girls looking to defend, the mama defend, never let it catch no strength. This that pretty girl mom, just she's that stun, now make you wanna swing both ways. My clothes up pajamas, strip on the cold plunge. Daytime ready is my iron, quick split jet up for the night. I'm not that drunk, sometimes girls just gotta have fun. Throw it back, all that ass, need my sis way too without. Stop that beat, bring up that down, get them bodies on the run. It's like just that fun, she just touched on an outlet. Pretty girls come to drum, now let's start it. Be up on the real life all night long, when I realize we ain't just have no one. Circle for the freaks, no wear vibes, we ain't never let it run on the time. Never let it catch no straight. It's that pretty girl mom, just that sun, now make you wanna swing both ways. It's that pretty girl mom, just that fun, she just touched on an outlet. Pretty girls come to drum, I know nothing ever trigger me. It's that pretty girl mom, just that stuff, not her, that she gets me.
Guys, that was Mantra, and I can't lie, this one is one of my favorites. Yo, this is the ultimate bad bitch anthem, and I've got to give it up to the production once more. I know I've mentioned the production a couple times, and you're probably gonna hear me talk about it a couple more times, you know what I mean? But like, just the different variations that I'm hearing, the way that Jennie's able to flow on the beat and ride the beat is very commendable, man. And these are some of the most awkward / alternative beats. They're not easy to kind of, rap over, but Jennie is doing it very, very well, man. And that just goes to show you that Jennie technically is a good rapper. She is. She might not be the best, but she is good. And I have to definitely praise her for that, because it's not an easy thing to do, man, especially on beats that are quite, are quite off the cuff. One thing I appreciate about the beats as well is that they don't stay the same. Like, from time to time you do hear different like chords and different like strings and just different like elements to the beats. And that was one of my favorite tracks, I can't lie. And the hook again, the hook was catchy as fuck. I can't lie to you. Catchy as fuck. Listen, I'm not a bad bitch. Clearly, I'm a dude. But listen, I feel like a bad bitch listening to this song. I can't even lie to you. So yeah, man. Listen, I like that track. That's definitely one of my favorites, man, for real. So track number 8 is called Love Hangover, and it's featuring Dominic. Is it Fike? Fike? My pronunciations are pretty bad, so sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, this is Love Hangover.
Right now, I'm a baby father, and all the real she told that nigga last night ain't happy dead off playing possum. On the way around the track, she tell us in the mind, I said, okay, also. Mama, you been going apart, and all that shit right now, but if she wanted it right now, but I can meet you there right now. Even though you barely even drink. I swore I'd never do it again, until you came over. I started lying to you. Every time I go, I wake up with this love hangover.
Love Hangover, man, and Guys, you know what? This track is the opposite to how I feel about the track with Doechii. So I feel like Jennie absolutely killed this track. I felt like she didn't even need a feature on it. So with the feature, Dominic, Fike, I feel like at the start he was alright, but then like towards like the middle of his verse, he started kind of going off beat and it just felt a bit clunky. Really, I don't think he added something significant to this track. I felt like his verse was okay, but it didn't really add to the quality of the record, man. I feel like Jennie definitely could have, did this by herself or maybe got another feature. Like towards the middle / end of his verse, and in some instances, he kind of sounded a bit awkward / offbeat. But other than that, like that's the only criticism that I have of this track. But apart from that, I felt like this was a good record, man. I liked it, and it's just a shame that Dominic didn't really add anything significant, in my opinion, to it. Because Jennie was in her bag with this one. This is why, again, it's important to work with, producers that are gonna bring the best out of you, because I feel like the producers that Jennie has worked with on this album are definitely bringing the best out of her, man, and they're definitely giving this album, they're definitely giving this album some life, like thing. So track number 9 is called Zen. Seems like there's like raindrops in the background. I like that. The bass on this is crazy. Whoa. The drums as well. The drums are sounding fucking epic, man. Whoa. Those simps are crazy. That's a fact. Listen, Jennie spitting, money can't buy real friends. They can't. The way Jennie's sounding right now, again, it's giving me Rihanna vibes. Like, it's giving me such Rihanna vibes right now. And I think I saw somewhere that Jennie said one of her influences is Rihanna. And going by like the bridge and the hook of this track, man, I can definitely see it, like it's literally giving me Rihanna vibes right now. That track was pretty haunting. I don't know, there was just an eerie feeling about this track, man. Like, I can't lie, like it was just, but not in a bad way though. Like, that's what I'm saying, not in a bad way. But yeah, like, hey, I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of Jennie, I'll tell you that much. Number 10 is called Damn Right, featuring Childish, Gambino and Uchis. And I can't lie, when I saw these two on the record together, especially Uchis, because I think Childish Gambino is alright, I think it's a bit overrated, but Uchis, that is my girl. Like, I love Cali, do you know what I'm saying? Like, Cali is like one of my favorite artists, so this was the track that I was anticipating the most. So let's see if it lives up to anticipation, man. This is Damn Right. this. So 5. No, Childish, no, you had to ruin it, bro. It was fine the way it was. Why are you rapping? This track is so brilliant. Like up until this point, like I just feel like the rapping wasn't needed. But listen, let me.
A lot of niggas thought they was working, but you laughing about the coach and the check. The complex lady, used to have to talk, now they look at the watch. The chain and the thing, let me look at the stocks. I walk around the lane like I live in a box. She pop a record, looking at me, kicking the rocks. You playing with fire. I said she was the sweet till she made me alive. I used to work the middle, but I had to retire. She did me something dirty, but she did it with style. Damn right.
That was damn right, guys. I'm annoyed, man, because I swear to you, up until that part where Childish Gambino was rapping, I thought that this was literally going to be my favorite track off the record, man. Like, and listen, for those of you who don't know, I'm an R&B guy. R&B is my favorite genre, so this type of vibe, I was digging it, man. And listen, Jennie was on point. Uchis was on point. Even Childish Gambino, like with Childish Gambino, again, I think it's a bit overrated, but there are times where I feel like he does perform well on like certain records that he's on. So, you know, for me, he can be a bit hit and miss, but he was hitting. Like when it came to his part, when he was singing, he was hitting, and it just made sense. Like, and then he has to go and ruin it by just rapping. Like, you know, like what? It's still like a favorite of mine, but it's not like my favorite now because of that part. That part ruined it for me, you know. But it was sounding so good, man. And I was out here praising Jennie. I'm still gonna praise her for her versatility again. I mean, we've heard pop, we've heard hip hop, we've heard alternative hip hop, alternative R&B. Like Jennie is giving us a little bit of everything on this album, man. And again, she's showcasing her brilliant versatility. And then, like, this track was just, like it was there, and then. I don't know why, like that part didn't fit in with the track, man. It didn't fit in with the whole vibe. Like, it did not fit in with the whole vibe. Jennie was singing beautifully. Uchis was singing beautifully. She killed her feature. Even Childish Gambino, when he was singing, his first sort of section when he was singing, bro, I was thinking, yes, Childish, yes. You're hitting this time, you're not missing. And then he has to kind of mess it up with the whole rapping part, which I didn't think was needed, man. Just... guys, but yeah, like other than that though, guys, man, like listen, this is definitely one of my favorites. So guys, track number 11 is called F.T.S. Let's go. Let's see what this one sounds.
deep to me. The script inside of me. Fuck that shit.
Track number 11, Fuck That Shit. And listen, oof, Jennie getting deep on us, man. She's getting deep, opening up, being vulnerable, letting us know about a situation that she's just had enough of. She sounded very fed up on that track, I can't even lie to you. She sounded like she was over it, and I'm guessing that this is about a relationship. Or it might be about another thing, it might be about fame, it might be about like, you know, something that's gone on in her personal life, maybe her family, her friends, I don't know. But, you know, I'm just assuming that it's about a relationship. She has a very unique talent of just being able to just convey whatever emotion that she's feeling on a record, man. Like, if Jennie is sad, we're gonna know that she's sad. If she's happy, we're gonna know that she's happy, man. Like, she's very talented with regards to like her lyrical delivery, and just the way she expresses herself, man. Like, that's one thing I've noticed, man. She's very talented. This definitely was Jennie getting something off of her chest, something that's been bothering her for a while, man. And listen, Jennie, I hear it, man. Sometimes in life, you know, as much as you want to stay encouraged and as much as you try and G yourself up, sometimes you just say to yourself, fuck this shit, man. I've had enough of this, I'm done. You know, I don't want no parts of this, I'm gonna move on. So listen, Jennie, we all can relate to you, man. We've all been there. Yeah, track number 12 is called Filter. For a second, I didn't know where the beat was going there, but yo, yo, the beat is cold. That was Filter, man. And guys, I'm confused. I'm scratching my head. Like, what the hell? That we had about 3 or 4 beat switches in that track alone, man. Oh my days, bro. Guys, I don't know what to say about that one. Like, what? I'm still trying to make sense of it. Like, oh my days. I think my respect level for Jennie as an artist obviously has gone up, but as a rapper as well, I feel like I didn't know that she was this good. I can't even lie to you. I didn't know that she was this good. Because I always used to think, yeah, that Lisa was the best one in Blackpink, just in terms of like her rapping. But I didn't know Jennie could be the best one now. Because the way that Jennie's just effortlessly just floating on these beats, and I don't even know what to say, man. Yo, Jennie is impressing me, I can't lie. She's impressing me. Like, that one kind of blew my mind. So track number 13 is called Seoul City.
See your soul, yeah.
that was Seoul City, track number 13. It looks like, you know, Mike Will made it produce this one as well. And I can't even lie, the tracks that I've heard Mike Will produce, I think it's this one, and what else? Damn Right, which obviously was one of my favorites. And I think that's it up until now. I think he's got 2 more records that he produced, but yeah, it looks like Michael Made It is back in his bag, man. I mean, obviously Michael Made It is, you know, a producer that is well known. He's had a lot of hits, like in the sort of early 2010s. Like, he was the man. It was him and DJ Mustard. Those two were like the new up and coming guys that like were just dominating the charts. But then obviously, you know, leading up into the 2020s, you know, Michael kind of fell off, you know, he kind of went a bit MIA. And yeah, like, I haven't heard a Mike Will Made It produce beat in a long time. But it seems like he's back with some of his best work on this project, because yeah, the 2 tracks that I've heard so far, man, yeah, they're 2 of my favorite records on this tape, man. And Seoul City is another one. I can't even lie to you. And like, Jennie is, again, not the best singer, but she's a very competent singer, and I love her ad-libs, man. Her ad-libs like sound so smooth and silky, man, and it sounds very heavenly. I can't even lie, you know, it sounds very heavenly, like, as Jennie has done throughout the entirety of this project, apart from maybe 1 track. Like, I thought that she just, like, she's just owning this entire album, man. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, this is her debut album, guys, and think about it this way as well. She can only get better from here. She can only get better from here. Like, this, she hasn't even reached her peak yet. But yeah, that's one of my favorite tracks so far as well, Seoul City, man. I like that track for real. So track number 14 is called Starlight, and it's another Mike Will Made It produced track. Let's see how this one sounds, man. Right now, Mike Will Made It is 2 for 2. Let's see if he can make it 3 for 3.
Moments in between. You said you see the starlight in me. What about the black mystery? What about the moments you don't see? It's way deeper. I can't throw the shit away. I wanna feel everything. Time, every time. I know in my soul it's been. Now I remember the night. Yeah.
Track number 14, and that was Starlight, and I can't even lie to you, I'm 50-50 on this one. I feel like, you know, there are some parts that I did like, and there are some parts that I thought were just like mid. I think the chorus was pretty flat for me. I feel like on a lot of tracks on this album, the chorus and the hook has been very catchy, very infectious, and just very hard hitting. But I feel like with this one, like, yeah, it was a bit too repetitive for me. Starlight dance. I feel like it was a bit lazy, if I'm being totally honest. But again, I feel like the verses were pretty much the strong parts of this record. The verses from Jennie, like, the beat in the beginning fell a bit flat for me as well, but towards the middle / end, it got a bit more, you know, it got a bit more up tempo. Tracks that are a lot more like up tempo, you know, have a lot more percussion on it. that's when, you know, we see the best of Jennie, man. But like, yeah, this track is 50-50. It's not, I don't think it was totally bad, nor that I think it was like the best record on here by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. So number 15, the last track, guys, it's called Twin. It's another Mike Wolp made it, produced track. And listen, let's see if Jennie can finish this off with a bang, man. Let's see, let's go.
And I put in a promise bottle of Heineken in Atlantic on a whim, 'cause I know I've been gone too long. But it's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. And my friend, but I knew along that we were wrong. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. It's like I'm writing a letter, but I'm writing a song. I still see ya when I'm bumping a shanty on the beach. Yeah, I didn't hold ya, but I still know ya. Twin,
Twin.
you and I, we drifted apart. Twin, like the white clouds under the sky. Do you feel? I still see ya when I'm bumping a shanty on the beach. Yeah, twin, like the white clouds under.
So guys, that was track number 15. That was Twin. And listen, that was very heartfelt. That was very heartfelt, and that was a very emotional way to leave this album. And Jennie was talking about a friendship, or maybe even a relationship, but I think it was a friendship that had kind of gone its separate way. Seems like, you know, this person that she's talking about, like their friendship or their relationship kind of grew apart. It seems like they were really close, but as obviously you get older, I mean, it happens. This is everyday life stuff, you know. You know, there's been friends that, you know, I used to hang out with all the time back when I was younger, but you know, as you get older, you know, life happens, start to kind of, you know, like find new interests and hobbies, and sometimes the friends that you kind of grew up with, they kind of, you know, drift apart from you, or you end up drifting away from them because you're just not that same person anymore. And it's pretty heartfelt because it seems like Jennie still wants to rekindle. She still hopes that there is some sort of reconciliation down the line, because I think she talked about like maybe down the line we can kind of come back together. But yeah, that's a very beautiful way to kind of end it, man. And it's a very relatable topic, man. Like this sort of thing happens all the time, you know. So obviously that was Ruby. That was the listening session for the album, man. And let me just say, you know, first and foremost, I am, you know, coming out of this with a newfound respect for Jennie's artistry, man. I didn't know that she had this sort of bag and range to her, man. Like, you know, and I feel like she's definitely proved herself, you know, on this album. Obviously, this album is not perfect. It does have a few flaws, but that's what I would expect from an artist that has gone solo. But I think overall, the good definitely outweighs, you know, any bad or any sort of criticism that I have, man. Like this album has a lot in it, and I have to praise it for its versatility, for just its ambition, man. Like this is a very ambitious project from Jennie, and you know, it's one that I admire because, like I said in the beginning, she could have easily played it safe, but she didn't. So I admire her, like her versatility, her bravery, the fact that this album is ambitious. You know, the fact that like, you know, like Jennie is exploring like, you know, a few genres like R&B, hip hop, pop, alternative. Like there was a little bit of everything in this album, man. Like, you know, up tempo songs, slow songs, mid tempo songs, like. But I have to also praise the production, but the production was crazy. Like it was crazy. Like shout out to every producer that worked on this project. You know, and yeah, I also have to praise some of the features, not all of the features. You know, like Uchis' feature was fire, Doechii's feature was fire, FKJ's feature was fire. So most of the features on here were fire. Oh, and Childish Gambino, like the first section of his part was fire, but then yeah, obviously I feel like he kind of ruined it when he started rapping. And I think Dominic, Fike or Fike, I feel like his one was a bit like, it was a bit mid to me. But apart from that, man, like there's a lot in here, and Jennie should be very proud of herself for this project. And like I said, man, she's only gonna get better, man. Like this is her debut album, so can you imagine like what is still in store for Jennie? Like I also have to praise her rapping as well. You know, like she definitely surprised me on that front, man. Like it was a very strong performance from Jennie, and also her singing as well. Like I gotta give up to her singing. And yeah, there's a few tracks on here that, you know, I'm definitely gonna take away and add to my playlist, man. I thought, you know, obviously the intro track was awesome. You know, I also think what was this? I think it's Start a War with the IE Way Up. That was a strong track, one of my favorites. Mantra was also a favorite of mine. Damn Right was a favorite of mine. I think Seoul City as well. So there's quite a few tracks that I really like on this album. So yeah, guys, obviously, you know, you let me know what you thought about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back again real soon with another one. But until then, my people, stay blessed. I'm out. Peace.